Hey guys, Epic James here. Now before the video starts and we get onto the main point about the Thunderbirds and the theories and all the amazing things, I need to quickly apologise for the lack of uploads. I've been trying to stick to a schedule of every video every Sunday, and I'm going to make up for that because I haven't exactly been uploading, but uploading 2 videos fairly close to each other. Now the reason for this is that I had kind of a creative block and editing block, and it was awful. I'd actually made several videos where I just couldn't be bothered to edit them, which is never usually like me. It's usually the other way around. And the other thing was that I'm currently dealing with quite a few possible projects, and they're all clashing at the same time, and the main priority is getting the next episode of Thunderbirds out. That's always in front of everything, and at the minute that's kind of taking a toll on me. I need to kind of just relax for a minute. And another reason is that recently I've had to deal with some video issues, having to take some stuff down, and that really destroyed all motivation, which really sucks, and it shouldn't, but it did, and that was a pain in the ass. But it's fine, you know, we're ready now. The Thunderbirds trailer is kind of what's boosted the enthusiasm again. So let's get down to the theories and what people are saying. So the first big theory, which I don't want to claim bragging rights on, but I feel like I was one of the first people to say that the mechanic could be a possible relative of Brains. Now we have quite a few bits of evidence for this. So the first bit of evidence is the fact that they look very similar. They both have a darker skin colour, they both have the same kind of body type, except the mechanic's a bit more muscly. Another reason is that they're both very intelligent, as we can tell. Brains has managed to build machines like all the Thunderbirds, all the pod vehicles and Max, and from the looks of things the mechanic is able to build these little drones that we've seen on Facebook. From the looks of things he's going to be able to build some quite impressive stuff. And another reason, and this was pointed out, I can't remember the name but I'll put it here, pointed out the fact that when the mechanic appears in this shot and then it transitions to a picture of Brains, he has a certain reaction as if shocked. The face almost says, "I thought you were gone." The same way that Kaya would always get frightened around the hood. No, not frightened, but she would have a similar reaction when the other Tracy brothers were around, because she had him as a relative. And and that was quite scary. And I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I hope that they don't do another family plot, oh, the villain is close to the family, that's dangerous." Yeah, I can kind of understand why that would be annoying, but personally I think that it's a good idea to do this. Why do I think it's a good idea to do this? Well, because when the threat is personal, it hits the Tracy brothers hard. Especially with the Hood, because they thought that he did something to their father, and that's caused them, and that's why they want to stop him at all costs, because they don't want other people to experience what they've been through. Okay, the second theory is the fact that Jeff Tracy might return. There's not a huge thing about it, but the only reason that we say it is because of this rocket ship that has the name that says Colonel Jeff Tracy on it. We didn't actually see any footage of Jeff Tracy, but what we do have is this image that could suggest that he was returning, or make it a cameo, or maybe it's just a reference. Personally, I would hope that it's just a cameo. I honestly wouldn't want Jeff in the series, not because they'll never be able to replace the voice actor. That's such a void reason, because they replaced the Tracy brothers so well. They could do it easily with Jeff. The difference is that this series has shown that the brothers can cope without the father. And there was an interview with one of the directors that said it's not a case of what will Dad do, it's a case of what would Dad do. Which I think is really clever, because they're thinking, what would Dad do? Right, let's think how we can do that. Let's think of how we can improve the situation. And it's done incredibly well. In all the episodes, they're done really well. So that's why I personally wouldn't want Jeff Tracy to come back. Not because of the voice actor. Honestly, I reckon a lot of people could do it. I reckon a lot of people could do it really well. Yes, now here's another theory that I saw floating around, and it's the fact that the Hood could potentially be controlled by the mechanic. Now, the reason why we think this is because of the scene, this scene, which I can put up now, where his eye starts to glow. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it's because he's got the mind control things back. Well, I don't think that's the case. The reason the old Hood had it is because he had like magic or something. He had psychological magic that he could use to control people. But this new Thunderbird series is going for a more technology approach. So he's very smart. He uses his technology and to outwit the Thunderbirds. Use that to create disasters, not his mind. If that makes sense. He can't control people. He'll just kind of build things that can. So I don't think that this has got anything to do with him being being able to control people, that kind of thing. And so what I do think, and what a lot of people have said, is that he's going to be controlled by the mechanic, which I think is a possible theory. I think that is something that could potentially happen. And my reason for thinking this is that we've had the Hood and we've had his brilliant storyline. I reckon he's going to kind of now be the underdog because the mechanic looks and feels like a bit more of a badass than the Hood. He looks like he has control over the situation. However, there is a theory that suggests that the Hood is controlling the mechanic, but somehow I don't think that. Somehow I believe that I just have a gut feeling that it's the mechanic controlling the Hood, because I reckon he's built the implant and he's put it in the Hood, because I don't think the Hood would be able to do that, if that makes sense. So, those are a few theories that I've been seeing floating around on the Facebook pages and a few things in the comment section in the last video. If you have any theories or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. I'll reply to them. I'm gonna start replying to more comments now. I'm gonna try and make it a thing. Even though I'm going back to college, I'm gonna make sure I do my best to reply to all the comments, all the criticism, all of the, like, just anything. Even if you just want to say hi, Epic Jones, I'll say, yo, hi, how you doing? So please put your comments and theories below. I will reply to all of them. I will make sure that you we either agree on something, or maybe, you know, we can have a discussion about it. I would honestly love to do that. Anyway, this is Epic Jones signing out. I hope you like the new vlog background, which is just random pieces of Lego that I don't play with anymore. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and goodbye.